The Bell telephone system brings you one of a series of programs on science to understand nature's laws.
Doctor, that's it. That's it.
What's it?
The gimmick. Come into my office here. We put the show on for him.
For the sun?
Sure, it's a tough audience. Science shows, son, we're not all through. You get it?
Could be boring to him.
Could be.
You keep your Corona on. What science has found out about you is more exciting than any fiction. You stick around, you'll see.
But we really don't know very much about him.
Oh, we know plenty about him.
What about the television people?
Never mind them. If this thing goes, we got a real show here.
Well, you remember where you come in.
I remember the weather, the fuel,
and you
the energy.
cut in on me if I get
I'll
stuffy.
cut in on you, but come on, roll 'em.
Roll 2. Here we go. Although Mr. Sun is 93 million miles away, and it takes his light 8 minutes to reach us, he's really quite close. The light from the next nearest star, traveling at 186,000 miles per second, takes over 4 years to get to us. We know Mr. Sun is so large, our Earth is barely visible alongside him. It would take some 340 worlds, like beads on a string, to make a necklace around his shining sphere. How much does Mr. Sun weigh? 1,000 worlds? 100,000? No, sir. He weighs as much as 330,000 Mother Earths. We also know that Mr. Sun is not solid or liquid, but a fiery ball of hot, glowing gases, consisting of some 95% hydrogen and helium and a few percent all other elements. We know that this huge cloud of hot gases would expand, float away, dissipate into space, unless gravity squeezed it together into a tight sphere. The gases at the center of the sun are so densely packed by gravity that they're about 100 times heavier than water. And the pressure is around 1 billion tons to the square inch. While at the surface, the gases are so thin, the pressure is only about 1 pound to the square inch. We know, too, that the temperature at the core of the sun is incredibly hot, around 30 million degrees Fahrenheit, while at the surface, it drops down to just about 10,000 degrees. Here's a strange thing. As we go out from the sun into the corona, the temperature goes up again to over 1 million degrees at the outer edges.
Tell them why, Dr. Research.
We don't know why.
You don't? Well, what is the corona, anyway?
We don't actually know that yet.
Oh?
But we do know there's more to Mr. Sun than the shining surface we normally see, which we call the photosphere or sphere of light. Only when the moon moves between us and the sun and covers the photosphere completely in a total eclipse can we see the rest of Mr. Sun's thin atmosphere, the beautiful and mysterious corona.